Hello, welcome to the PMP exam rulebook. Today, we're going to take a look, as usual, at questions that are of a difficult nature, and we're going to underscore a couple of rules, one or two, behind the question that we look at. So let's go to today's question. Today's question reads, you are the project manager on a large-scale software project. Your team has several stakeholders all competing for attention. Upon completion of planning workshops, you are faced with several demands for certain difficult capabilities. What should the project manager use to manage this? I'll give you a minute. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if this was the PMP exam, you do know your time per question is roughly 1 minute, 12 seconds. Okay. Now for this question, we want to first of all take a look at the PMBOK guide, and then we'll take a look at the rule. Okay, so let's take a look at what the PMBOK guide has to help us with this question. Follow me to page 131. And on page 131, got about 6 paragraphs. We're going to the second to the last paragraph, and it reads, completion of the project scope is measured against the project management plan, while completion of the product scope is measured against the product requirements. Watch this. The term requirement is defined as a condition or capability that is required to be present in a product, service, or result to satisfy an agreement or other formally imposed specification. So now you know what a requirement is. Let's go back to the question and let's take a quick look at the rule. This is a rule that will help you on any similar questions. Here it is. Another word for requirements is capabilities. I bet you see the train coming now. You know where this is going, don't you? So the question is asking, upon completion of planning workshops, you are faced with several demands for certain difficult requirements, because capabilities are requirements. So when you take a look at this, what would you use to manage these capabilities, which are requirements? Right off the bat, we'll cancel the project charter. We don't use that to manage requirements. The scope baseline is used to manage scope. And as I read in the PMBOK guide for you, you measure how well you have completed the requirements by the product requirements, right? So it cannot be B. And we know that it's not the stakeholder register. That is not used to manage requirements, difficult capabilities. So the answer to this is C. And it reads, a requirements traceability matrix links product requirements to the deliverables that satisfy them and helps to focus on the final outcome. And in addition to that, I added to the very weak rationalization. A more wholesome rationale is that requirements are also known as capabilities in the PMBOK guide. The term requirement is defined as a condition or capability that is required to be present in a deliverable to satisfy an agreement or other formally imposed specification. So I hope you found this to be helpful. Questions like this are not going away. Well, let me put it like this. Questions like this are to be expected, even in your new exam come January. So for those of you who are taking the exam from January 2021, you also can expect these question types. They're not going away. Okay. If you find out that you need to take the new exam, you need to go on down to projectmanagementmasterclass.com and sign up. Sign up now, and we'll be able to help you towards your PMP exam goal. But if you are taking the exam in 2020, you need to watch all these videos that I'm putting up of these rules. I'm doing it for you to help you, okay? So don't forget to share it with your friends if your friends are getting ready for the test. And don't forget to subscribe so that when there are live meetings, live calls, webinars, because I'm going to be doubling down as we get towards the end of this era of the PMP exam as we know it today, based on the 5 process groups. We're going to be having quite a lot of a push towards the end of the year to get all of you into that PMP status, okay? I am very keen on seeing you PMP certified. I want to make it absolutely clear I do these for you, okay? So I'm wishing you all the very best. Do what you need to do, boss up and get it done, all right? Take care. I'll see you soon.